Abuse. The improper use of something. Bullying. Maltreatment. Exploitation. Abuse of alcohol. Abuse of drugs. Abuse of authority. Abuse of power. Aggravate. To make a bad situation worse. Exasperate. Infuriate. Antagonize. Aggravate a situation. Aggravate an injury. Aggravating circumstances. Aggravating factors. Condemn. Express strong disapproval of. Denounce. Criticize. Reproach. Strongly condemn. Bitterly condemn. Publicly condemn. Unequivocally condemn. Commission. Authorize the production of something. Authorize. Designate. Sanction. Commission a study. Commission a report. Commission a survey. Commission a research. Convey. Communicate ideas or feelings indirectly. Disseminate. Indicate. Express. Convey a sense. Convey a meaning. Convey an emotion. Convey a message. Coincidence. When two things happen at the same time. Chance. Concurrence. Serendipity. A happy coincidence. A strange coincidence. A creepy coincidence. A fortunate coincidence. Definitive. Most reliable or complete. Conclusive. Decisive. Unequivocal. A definitive answer. A definitive agreement. A definitive statement. A definitive conclusion. Discretionary. Left to individual choice or judgment. Elective. Optional. Not required. Discretionary authority. Discretionary power. Discretionary grant. Discretionary fund. Exacerbate. To make something worse. Worsen. Intensify. Complicate. Exacerbate a problem. Exacerbate a situation. Exacerbate a conflict. Exacerbate a crisis. Exposure. The act of exposing, laying open, or uncovering. Disclosure. Manifestation. Revelation. Public's exposure. Radiation exposure. Radioactive exposure. Toxic exposure. Fundamental. Forming a necessary base or core. Essential. Rudimentary. Underlying. Fundamental issue. Fundamental problem. Fundamental question. Fundamental rights. Inference. Process of reaching a conclusion. Deduction. Determination. Conclusion. A reasonable inference. A logical inference. Draw an inference. Make an inference. Inherent. Existing as a natural and permanent way. Intrinsic. Immanent. Natural. An inherent risk. An inherent danger. An inherent characteristic. An inherent contradiction. Pressing. Urgent or needing to be dealt with immediately. Imperative. Compelling. Critical. A pressing issue. A pressing concern. A pressing problem. A pressing question. Pragmatic. Dealing with things sensibly and realistically. Practical. Reasonable. Realistic. A pragmatic approach. A pragmatic attitude. A pragmatic view. A pragmatic reason. Profound. Having intellectual depth and insight. Insightful. Thoughtful. Perceptive. A profound impact. A profound effect. A profound influence. A profound implication. Reinforce. To make something stronger. Strengthen. Buttress. Consolidate. Reinforce a perception. Reinforce a notion. Reinforce a belief. Reinforce a stereotype. Succinct. Very brief in statement or expression. Concise. Compact. Abbreviated. A succinct summary. A succinct description. A succinct statement. A succinct verdict. Safeguard. Protect from harm or damage. Defense. Shield. Protection. A legal safeguard. An adequate safeguard. An appropriate safeguard. An environmental safeguard. Violation. The action of violating someone or something. Breach. Trespass. Law-breaking. A human rights violation. A copyright violation. A parole violation. An agreement violation.